All right, I'm turning on my camera to record for Caleb. Hi, Caleb, we miss you. All right, we hope you're feeling better. We are going to talk about converting measures. This is the back of page 164. And yesterday I had everybody get some notes. So I would like you to get out your notes. So you're gonna need this paper, the converting or changing measures page from page 161. And I'm gonna turn on some music while you look for that paper, or pause the video if you are looking for that paper. All righty. So I'm going to use markers in the same colors as this. So I'm going to have a red and a yellow and a green, so that we can watch the steps and see how I'm talking about that. Okie dokie. I'm going to wait for our classroom to get quiet. You should have your paper set up like this. You should have your notes right next to your work. All right. Notes right next to your work. Give me thumbs up when you are ready to go on. Tummy to the table, sitting up straight. Good job. So much easier when we are tummy to the table. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in a smidgen. We're going to work on letter A, okay? And we're going to follow these rules. So yesterday I didn't give you these rules, but today hopefully you can do some on your own by working with the steps on the notes paper, okay? Joylyn, would you read for me what step number 1 says right here? Excellent. Find the units to convert. And then the first part of that step says, ignore the number and highlight the unit. So take your highlighter out. I'm going to cover the number 4, and I'm going to highlight the units. What's YD stand for? And what does FT stand for? Very good. So I am covering my unit. Excuse me, I'm not covering the unit. I'm covering the number, and I'm highlighting the unit. And now that I have yard and feet, I need to decide something. Who is the larger unit? Yard, because we've done so much work with that. So we have larger there, which means on step 1, I am going to label line 1. I know that yard is larger. So now I'm going to write on step 1, this problem right here. What am I writing? Larger to smaller equals multiply. And that's step 1. So I hid the unit. I keep saying the wrong word. I hid the number. I highlighted the units. I chose the larger one. And then I wrote the correct label. So this is a larger unit going to a smaller unit, which means I will need to multiply. All right, I'm going to zoom my notes up a little bit. And we're looking at step 2. Step 2 is right here, and here's what the instructions say to do. Harrison, read for me. What does this say? Excellent. We're going to find the special number. Now, you might be saying, what's a special number? My birthday's a special number. Well, we'll just write that one. But that's true. But that's not how you do this, though. You don't just pick a random number. What you need to do is you ask yourself this question. What is the fact I know about these units? And my favorite way to ask myself is this. I say yards and feet, yards and feet. What do I know about yards and feet? Oh, you guys are so smart. I heard there are 3 feet in a yard. You guys remember that? Okay, so that becomes my special number. And in my yellow marker, I'm going to write my special number is 3, because I know that there are 3 feet in 1 yard. Sometimes it is helpful for me to remember that if I don't have my measurement facts memorized, converting measures, is it going to be really easy for me or really hard for me? Really hard for me. A second thing, if you don't have your measurement conversion facts memorized, stop what you're doing, and every night you need to be practicing them. We have flashcards in our binders. We also have the back of the math book. You could make your own flashcards to practice the ones you do not know. But I will tell you this secret. No practice, no better. More practice more better. And here's the scary part about measurements. Do you ever know which one's going to be on the test? No, but if that's the fact you don't know, and that's the one on the test, will you be able to do the conversions? No, because you have to know the measurement facts. So if you don't know your measurement facts, public service announcement, you need to learn them right away. Okay? Okay. By the way, there is a Kahoot assigned. The Kahoot number is 07102549. You can take that Kahoot a million times in the next week if you would like to practice. God bless you. Please cover your mouth when you sneeze. When you take that Kahoot, if you want to do it more than once, all you have to do is change a letter on the end of your name. Okay, so for example, if Alexa took it and she took it using her first name, Alexa, the next time she takes it, it won't let her do it if she types the same exact name. So she could add a letter like her last initial C to the end of it, and then it would let her take it. Does that make sense to you guys? Okay, so more practice, more better. A Kahoot is a great way to practice my measurement conversion back. So if you need help, I want you to write this down. Kahoot. Okay, this is the number. This is my public service announcement in the middle of our lesson. We're going to write this down. 07102549. You can go on Kahoot, take that quizzy, and make your life a better life. Okay, so if you don't know the facts, maybe you don't know bushels and pecks or weeks and days or cups and pints, then you will need to go back and learn them. All right, so step 2 said this. Ask what the fact is about that I know about these numbers and use the measurement facts to write the special number. And here's an example. If I have inches and feet, and I know that there's 12 inches in feet, 1 foot, am I going to use the 1 or the 12? The 12, because a 1 will do nothing. Okay, 1 is literally a copycat. He does nothing in multiplication at all. Okay, he just says, you're 2, I'll be a 2. You're 6, I'll be at 6. Whatever you are, I am. I like what you like. You like what, I don't know what I like, but I like what you like. Is that a good way to live your life? Not really. Okay, so don't be like a 1 in multiplication. On to the next thing. So like I said, you're going to write just like it says here. The special number will be the number that's not the 1. On to the number 3 step says this. I'm changing markers to do number 3. And I would like Skylar to tell me what is number 3's job for me to do.
Solve the problem.
I'm going to solve the problem. And this is when we take out our fact finder and we find something from, it says circle the number from the top. What number did I have up here? Circle the 4. Then it says circle the math sign from number 1. What did I have for my math sign for number 1? This multiplication sign. And then it says to circle the special number from number 2. And then it says make a math problem. Lightsabers help me. Are you ready? Shoo, shoo. What is this math problem? Okay, so I'm going to make the math problem, and under number 3, I'm going to write 4 times 3. By the way, if you are running out of space, what is a good idea? Should I keep working and work into this spot here or write smaller? Okay, so if you have to erase to make it fit, please do that. I made my math problem. What did I not do? Solve it. What's 4 times 3? Okay, and then it says, write your answer on the line at the top. Where is my line at the top? Take my 12, put him in a container, and ship him up here to say this. If we go to Home Depot looking for 4 yards of wood to make a tree house, but they're not selling wood in yards, they're only selling wood in feet, can I still get the supplies I need? Yes. What is the equal amount of feet to 4 yards? 12 feet. So you would say, hello, Mr. Home Depot man in an orange apron. Please, would you kindly get me 12 feet of 2x4s so that I can go home and make the most ridiculously awesome treehouse you've ever seen? And the Home Depot man will say, sure thing, happy to help you. It's my pleasure. And then you go home with 4 yards, which is the same as 12 feet of wood. Now I have a question. Is this and this the same amount?
Yes.
Yes. Did the wood get longer because I changed it to from yards to feet? Did it get shorter because I changed it from yards to feet? No, because these units are equal. I converted and changed 4 yards into 12 feet. All right, we are going to do one more, and then you will have 2 to do on your own. So we're going to work on number 16. Pecks equals how many bushels? Sophie, can you read for me what is step 1 on my notes? Very good. And it says ignore the number and highlight the units. What color do I need? Get out my highlighter. So I'm looking at pecks, PK, and bushel. And like we said before, if you don't know your measurement facts, don't stick your head in the sand like an ostrich and just hope it'll get better and go away. You need to learn your measurement facts. Okay, if you don't know them, you need to practice them until you do know them. Ignore the number and highlight the units. Step next says, look for the larger units. I have pecks and bushels. Who's larger? Daniel, I need to see your focus. What's the larger one, pecks or bushels? Very good. So since I've labeled bushels is larger, I know that pecks is smaller. So I'm going to write smaller to larger, and I can look down here and see what kind of math it's telling me to do. Does it matter which math sign I write?
Yes.
Absolutely, because if I divide when I should be multiplying, or if I multiply when I should be dividing, it will get it wrong. So I see S to L, and that tells me what kind of math is this? Division. Step number 2. Jimmy, read for me. What is the title of step number 2? Find a special number. So I'm going to look at this and say, pecks and bushels, pecks and bushels. What do I know about pecks and bushels? Bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck. How many bushels? 4 pecks are 1 bushel. Now, instead, I don't remember that one, so I'm just going to guess and write any number down and hope it's for the best. No, what should you do instead? Go look in the book. All right, step 3. Ryan, read for me the title of step 3. What is it telling me to do?
Solve the problem.
Very good. Solve the problem. And it says this. Circle, circle, circle. First thing I'm going to circle is the number at the top. So hello, 16. We're not ignoring you anymore. Circle the math sign from number 1. It's the divide sign. Circle the special number from number 2, the 4. And then get out your lightsaber. Shoom, shoom, Luke, I am your father. And I'm going to make a math problem. Okay. I made a math problem by saying 16 divided by 4. I wrote it like this. Now I need to solve my math problem. What's the solution? 4 times 4 makes 16. This guy gets put in a Android and sent into outer space. Okay. And we see 16 pecks is the same as 4 bushels. That's how we do this. Thumbs up if this is making more sense to you the more we practice it. All right, if you think I could do this and get an A by myself by using my notes, give me a sign of a 5 in your hand. If you think I could probably do it, maybe a little bit okay, mostly okay, give me a 4. If you are like, man, I think I might like get halfway done, give me a 3. If you think I'm really not quite sure how to do this, give me a 2. And if you're like, oh my gosh, this is hard and I have no clue, I'm super lost, give me a 1. So just show me your vote. Any number is okay. You can vote anything you'd like. Okay. You don't have to lie to me. I just want to see how you feel about it. Okay. Good job. Now let me tell you something about those numbers that you just rated. Today it might be a 1, but if you keep practicing, guess what's going to happen? 5. Today it might be a 1, but if you say this, I hate math. It's horrible. I hate it. I'm never gonna be good at this. I give up. It's gonna be what tomorrow? Probably down to a 0, because here's what's the difference.
You don't count.
Your attitude towards new things determines so much more than your ability to do new things. Because if you say in your head, this is hard, I hate math, I'm bad at it, I'm the worst mathematician ever. Guess what? You're right. But if you say instead, oh, this is kind of hard, I think I need some help. Maybe I should use my notes. Guess what happens? You get better. All right. So I hope that that's encouraging for you. We will have math seat work time. We are not going to be doing number 1 on the bottom of the homework because we are working on that in another way. Okay. The rest of this math, you can cross off the word homework because it is classwork. Yes, you do need to do number 2. All right. That's the end of our lesson. We are going to go to recess in 2 minutes. Let me turn off this recording. Bye, Caleb.
Bye.